What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to T3G. My name is Dalibor, and this is Tech Tuesday. We're gonna slowly move back to our usual content, but we will never forget that Black Lives Matter. Today I want to talk about the Yunteng, they call it a selfie stick, but the problem is it's not just a selfie stick. To me, selfie sticks were those things that we made fun of for a long time. We're like, how ridiculous are you that you're gonna put your phone on this stick and take a photo of yourself? It was for the selfie generation, right? And we kind of all made fun of it, and it all kind of faded away, but then it kind of faded away not into nothing, rather it faded away into pretty much everyone having one and using it. And that's why I don't think this is a selfie stick. Because yes, while you can put a phone on it, and it does come with this actually pretty decent phone adapter that is actually manually adjustable, so you adjust it to the size of your phone, which will have to get out of the car to put in there. But it also has a standard quarter 20, and what I really want to look at it as is a tripod, and potentially even not necessarily the best vlogging tripod, but a good vlogging tripod, especially at the price point. I tried to account for the wind noise this time with the lavs, so we'll see what happens. But the great thing about this is that yes, it is a selfie stick, and like I said, it extends and that's its thing. But it also has the functionality of a tripod. It has 3 legs that are adjustable, and then you can put the whole thing on a lower base tripod, which is nice because then you could do some time-lapse shots, you can do some basic stuff, and you can do some more advanced stuff with it. Now, the remote for the phone does stay on there. When I used it for the holiday lighting video, I went ahead and removed it just so I didn't get the electronics wet. But that was the other nice thing, right? It's not, I just feel like this wind is gonna kill me again, and I'm gonna be real salty about it. But it's mostly not metal. The metal parts are the screws, obviously, and then the actual pole itself. But inside you have plastic, and I even feel like this is like a very, very light aluminum. It's not a heavy thing. It's literally blowing at me, which means it's blowing at the mic, so I apologize. I'll pick whichever audio is better. Now I feel like because the wind is coming this way, the camera audio is gonna be better. At which point, what was the point of the live anyway? Oh my goodness. I tried, guys. I really did try. But back to the point. I really like this thing. It's low cost, it's decent quality, honestly. A lot of times with the cheap tripod heads and the screw-on points, this is like a little loose thing that you gotta adjust with the camera, and you never quite get it right. But this one is actually really solid. It doesn't move. You can unscrew it, but it's pretty much sturdy on there, so it's not like it's easy to get off. But it only has, what is it, five threads, which should be plenty to tighten on a camera. So let's actually try it out real quick. I'm gonna take this off. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to take off my, all right, so there it is. Now I'm portable, I'm mobile, I'm vlogging, right? This is actually kind of nice. Now I will say this is a M10, it's not a very heavy camera, but it does have, you'll see here, so it's hard to like demonstrate because I'm moving, but like it's not sturdy on the actual base. So maybe not a great solution for cameras, but I didn't have this problem with my phone at all. But this is where the magic comes in, right? If you're like, hey, I really want to get this wider shot, there it is, right? You can get the entire, I mean, that's half a fucking Addison right there. That's pretty nice. So here it is, and it still does this little thing, so maybe it's not a great vlogging tripod. See, I make these decisions and I make these calls before I try out the thing I think it's good for, and then it doesn't work the way I want it to work for what I want it to do. Anyway, we're gonna switch over here to the selfie. So this is the great thing, right? I can go super wide, and then I start it with the remote. So that's the nice thing, and that's where that kind of ultra selfie thing happens. And man, that is up there. Probably fit like 15, 20 people in this shot. And that's kind of cool, right? If I wanted to get like a nice wide angle for everybody, it's dope. But I'm scared it's gonna fly off. Pretty dang windy. But right when it's in the actual cradle right here, like I said, I'm confident it's decent for this kind of thing. This is frustrating, but regardless, this is I think still decent. I don't know. Maybe I take away my endorsement of it. it's not bad, right? It's not bad. It allows me to do this, it allows me to walk around. I'm getting good quality. Obviously, it's the phone, so you're gonna get as good a quality as you have a phone, but now everything's moving to cell phones, right? You have these ridiculous 4K, 8K cameras on cell phones, you know, with different focus lengths and all this other stuff, that this kind of product, granted, we're gonna need to upgrade a little bit here for a little bit of the stability, but this kind of product I think is gonna be key. In fact, I think the next one of these things I have to pick up is like a stabilizer for a phone, right? Because my next phone is gonna be a newer flagship, because this is an older flagship. This is a 2017 flagship phone, which, props to a 2017 phone, it's still doing a decent job. But I think we are gonna need to go with like a stabilizer. I don't know. What do you guys think? Down below, do I get a phone stabilizer? Do you wanna see a review of it? Let me know. So my phone is a Pixel XL2. It will go okay, there it is. There's the top of it. Now it will separate because it's just a screw-in system. So this is a Pixel XL2. This will fit any phone on the market now or in the future. I don't think they're gonna get any physically larger than this. But yeah, so that's what this little thing is. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's decent. I know I like how this review has like gotten progressively worse. At the beginning I was like, this might be a really good vlogging thing. And now I'm like, it's not that bad, right? It's not awful, right? But that's how I do it, right? This is an honest, practical review. Yeah, that's just annoying. So like it's this right here, this piece that's moving inside. It's one of the, let's see, which, I think it's just the fact that they're all different pieces and they're not perfectly sized. It's just the nature of the beast, as it were. But yeah, I think this is kind of a nice thing to have on hand because it gives you that selfie stick capability as well as a tripod capability. So if you want to do like time lapse, if you want to do, you know, a long exposure kind of thing, you can do that without having to get a different tripod or without having to, you know, keep multiple things in your car or in your bag or whatever. This is just kind of like a nice all-in-one option. What do you guys think? I don't know. I don't even know if I want to give it an endorsement. I think it's decent. I actually have used it several times. So, I mean, it's definitely worked for me. So I think I do give it the endorsement, right? I think it's a buy for me. If it was a buy, I bought it, obviously. But, you know, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. Drop a comment down below if you think this is in any way decent or if you think it's a piece of shit. Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you for watching, and maybe next time I'll try it out and do the thing I think it's gonna be good at before I record it, so then we don't have this like devolving review as it gets worse and worse throughout the review. I'll see you guys in the next one.